Jeremiah 29:11, everyone quotes it, says it. Yes, God says, I know. What did God say? He says, I know the plans that I have for you. So before God designed you, God had a plan in mind for you. Every one of you seated here, God had a plan in mind for you. Failure is when you run your life based on your plan as opposed to the plan of God. Everything God created, He has a plan for it. That is important. Do you believe God has a plan for you? Yes. Whose plan is the best? Your plan or God's plan? Yes. Do you believe God's plan is the best for you? Yes. If you believe God planned your life, do you believe also God planned who you are to be married to? Yes. Do you believe that there is nothing that has happened in your life so far that is coincidental, but it is divinely orchestrated? Hello? Yes. Because it's easy to say God has a plan for me. Do you know you are part of that plan? Now, what is a plan? A plan is a well-written, detailed series of events. It is easy to write it down, but are you thinking about it? Because every time for the 30 years I've taught the word, this has taught me to highlight, bullet point certain words for people to think about them. That's why I said, yes, you've written it down, but do you consider or even think about the word series of events? So none of the events you go through in life are isolated, but they are connected to the plan of God. Where you are born, God knew who would be your mother, who would be your father, the home you'll be born in. You hear series of events, happenings. God plans not of evil, but plans, He says, I know plans I have for you, not of evil, but plans of good intentions, isn't it? But even though God planned things that are good, there is an evil person called Satan who also has a plan for you. Somebody said, God has a plan for me.
God has a plan.
So is the devil. By the way, God never forces you to embrace His plan, but Satan will manipulate you and then force. After you fall for his manipulation, Satan will force you to follow his plan. So people say, but now there's a devil, but also there is God. Also, you have the power to choose. Nobody forces you to choose.